What's really good, y'all? It's your boy Aaron Bevins, and today is day 3 of the Wholesaling Quick Challenge, Wholesaling Quick Start Challenge. And as you can see, I have a different background. I'm in Milwaukee right now, so I did not put the post that we were going to be going live today up. So there may not be a whole lot of you who are on this live. It's all good. I'll post it everywhere. That way y'all can catch it on the replay. I'm going to be dropping some nuggets on disposition today, but just to kind of give y'all a little bit of background, I'm here at Milwaukee right now at the Hustle Harder event that Tony Romero is throwing. I'm going to be hosting it. I'm incredibly excited. Some major names are here, and already the masterminding, the networking has been absolutely insane, and I'm incredibly excited. So those of you that are in Milwaukee for the Hustle Harder event, come say what's up, come connect with me. I'm incredibly excited to be able to meet you guys. The stories that I've already heard here, y'all, absolutely insane. There's a 14-year-old who's here who is doing deals, 2 to 3 deals a month. How crazy is that? Absolutely insane. You got guys here that are doing $500,000 a month. I mean, it's just insane. Changes your whole paradigm. With that said, Joe, we're going to keep today super brief. In fact, we're going to have to cover some more of the information we go over today in another live, because I have some slides that I'm preparing for you guys. Today, we're just going to do a quick recap on disposition, selling your deal once you have a deal. So now let's go over this. You've done the list sourcing, so you know where you're pulling your data from. You've determined your marketing channel. So now you're deploying your marketing, you're putting message out there saying that you buy houses, and you start generating leads. Yesterday we went over conversion. That's what to say when you get the leads on the phone. How do you get that contract? We even went over how to close. And yesterday was an incredibly exciting live. All right. And today we're going to go over disposition. So now you've done all that front end work. You now have a contract. What do you do in order to get that deal sold? Now today, guys, I'm very limited on time. As y'all know, like I'm here running errands. We're filming content. We got a whole lot of things that are going on. So I'm going to blitz through the information today, but I promise you on another live, I'm going to have a more well-rounded, comprehensive, full presentation for you guys on how to do this stuff, okay? I just want you to take notes and ask me any questions that you have about wholesaling or about dispo on the few minutes we're going to be on this live. But we're going to be going over 4 basic ways that you can sell your deal as fast as humanly possible. Today, we are talking about dispositions. And so I hope you guys are ready, because we're going to go very fast, and it's going to be super jam-packed with nuggets. So I hope you guys have a pen and pencil. Ask me any questions that you want. It's going down.
Close it, pick up the phone, close it, big ass scroll, close it, $1 million deal, close it, yeah, it's all on you, close it, what you gonna do, close it, I want the proof, close it, $1 million deal, close it, hey.
Okay, so guys, today we are talking about how to sell your deal. You've now contracted the deal. How do you get it sold? All right, so first of all, let's just kind of set the premise here. As I mentioned, I'm only going to go over 4 ways to get your deal sold. However, there are many more ways to get it done, and there's almost like the creativity that you can have when getting your deal sold. We can talk for 3, 4, 5 hours about this. I'm not even kidding. Today, we're just going to cover the basis. Those of you who are already, by the way, quick little shout out to those of you who are hitting your numbers. I'm getting messages in my DMs. Aaron, I did 3 offers today. Aaron, I got 3, 4, 5 leads today. Aaron, I'm not out of contract, but the fact I've taken more action in the last 2 to 3 days than I have in the last 2 to 3 weeks, and I feel amazing. I feel like momentum and traction is being created in my behaviors, in my mindset. I love to hear that. All right, so we're going to go over 4 ways to get these deals sold. Let's just blitz through them. No more talking. Let's just go ahead and run it. All right. The first way that you can sell your deals incredibly fast is by JVing. Now, in this case, a JV agreement would look like you have the contract. Let's say you have the property contracted at 62% of ARV minus your profit. Let's say you made them an offer of 50,000. You can sell this property at 62,000, and you're nervous. You don't have any buyers. You've never done this before. A wonderful resource is to JV the deal. Now, normal JV deals, you're going to be giving away anywhere from 20 to 50% of your profit away. So just keep that in mind. Most JV partners are going to require 20 to 50% of the deal if they're going to do the work of going out and shopping your deal and packaging it up and making it so that it's a sellable contract. Okay, so why would anybody do this? Why would anybody JV? Well, for a couple reasons, especially if you're new, you don't have the buyer's network yet. If you're new, you might not have the confidence and the skill set to be able to get a deal sold quickly. And mind you, you only have however long you put on the purchase agreement to close on or before that date. So the time is ticking. Once you contract, the time is ticking. So JVing allows you to be able to close the deal, honor your word with the seller, building a good reputation. All right, and watch this, guys. You get to earn while you learn. So you get to make some money while you learn the back end process and operation of getting a deal sold. I'm not mad at that. So if it was a $20,000 deal, you might be walking away with anything from $10,000 to $15,000, but you just got paid to learn how to dispo, right? So JVing is an incredible way to be able to make a lot of money. Again, the con is you're going to have to give away a significant amount of equities, usually whenever you're dispoing or whenever you're JVing the disposition. But I mean, in the beginning, it's well worth it. All right. There are even people who build their entire business model off of only doing acquisitions and sending their deal to disposition people. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. I've gone entire years in business doing that. And when I went back and looked at how much equity I left on the table, I almost threw up right there where I was sitting because, I did give away a lot of equity. So there's pros and cons to JVing, but just understand that this is a way that you can utilize to be able to do to get these deals sold as fast as humanly possible. Remember, the name of the game in wholesaling is speed and execution. All right. The second way, and this is one of my favorite ways to dispose of deals, y'all, is Facebook scrubbing. Y'all, let me tell you. So first of all, let me say this. Did you know that right now Facebook Messenger has about an 80 to 85% open rate? That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Like, text message isn't even that high. Voicemail is not that high, right? And Facebook Messenger is like an 80 to 85% open rate. That means all you and I have to do, this is what Facebook scrubbing is go into all these wholesaling and real estate investing Facebook groups that we're a part of. But let's choose one at a time. By the way, on another show where I have more time and more battery life in my laptop, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do this. I want to help you guys get to your first 6 figures wholesaling real estate, not just tell you how to do it. I want to show you how to do it. For some of you, I want to do deals with you. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Right now, I'm just going to explain it. You're going to go into a Facebook group. Let's say Superhuman Wholesalers Facebook group. And you're going to go to the search bar and you're going to type in cash buyer for whatever market you're in. Okay. So if you're in Milwaukee, you're going to say cash buyer Milwaukee. If you're in Houston, you're going to say cash buyer Houston, et cetera, et cetera. Now, what's going to happen is every single post that has ever gone into this group is going to pull up on your screen, and now you're going to click on each post, and all of the agents, all of the individuals who have responded to a post that says, do I have any cash buyers in this market? All of the individuals who are buyers in your market, you're going to you're going to hover over their name, and then the icon in Facebook will pop up that allows you to message them privately. You're going to send them a message privately and say, hey, I saw a post where you said that you were buying in the Houston market. Are you still buying? I might have a deal you're interested in. Simple as that. Guys, you can sell so many of your deals by time blocking a couple hours and focusing only on Facebook groups. And you don't just focus on one, you take a whole time block and get as many buyers as you possibly can in that time block. All right. In the beginning, you might need to be time blocking 60 to 90 minutes a day. Once you have a deal, 60 to 90 minutes a day, only focusing on your cash buyers. Now, here's a little ninja tip for you when Facebook scrubbing and finding your cash buyers. Here's a little ninja tip for you. I want you to build relationships with these buyers. These buyers are not just buyers, not just customers. They're individuals who might end up as your business partners one day. They might end up as your investors one day. They might end up being lenders one day, right? And by the way, I have all of these relationships. I have investors who invest in my businesses. They believe in me. They believe in my vision. They're excited for what I'm accomplishing and they want to be a part of it. They're at the last tail end of their journey and I'm at the beginning of mine and they want to help me. So they're willing to put up money. That you can do the same thing. I'm telling you, like, the value of building your buyers on Facebook is absolutely insane. Take advantage of it. So what I'm trying to tell you is don't only pitch that deal, build a relationship, find out what their criteria is, find out what they're buying, where they're buying, how are they buying, how are they financing it, how many deals are you looking for this month, how many deals are you looking for the rest of the year, what are your plans? What are your plans as an investor, as a buyer, with all the money that you have, right? Because this is going to allow you to better serve them. If you know where they're going, then you can give them what they need. Now they love you, and now you have somebody who is a very strategic business partner that you can get. Guys, I'm telling you, I could talk about this for hours. Facebook scrubbing is an incredible cheat code when it comes to finding buyers, all right? Hack number 3 for building your buyers database and getting deals sold as quickly as humanly possible is Realtors. Jamil Damji talks about this all the time. Shout out my homie, Jamil Damji. He even has a whole course teaching people how to work with Realtors. Now, I'm talking about Realtors for the JV. You already have the deal contracted. It's already yours. You just need to get it sold. Now, there's a strategic way to work with Realtors. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to go on Zillow and you're going to look for all the properties that have sold within that neighborhood within the last 3 to 6 months. And you're going on Zillow. There's going to be, for all those properties that sold in that neighborhood over the last 3 to 6 months, there's going to be a realtor's name, a listing agent. I'm sorry, or a realtor, a buyer's agent, and a listing agent. You want to reach out to the agent and ask them, do they, you saw that they had recently sold a property in this area. You're reaching out to see, are their buyers still interested? Are the buyers still interested? If so, that person may be able to help you get that deal sold right away, which is insane. All right, broski. By the way, y'all, we have freaking Justin Colby here. He's gonna light up the stage on Saturday. It's going crazy. Let's go. How cool is that, y'all? Freaking awesome, yo. So Realtors, incredible way to be able to get these deals moved. All right, and I hope that made sense for y'all. All right. By the way, Justin Colby, amazing human being. He's going to be lighting up the stage. He's been wholesaling and investing for 15 years, and this guy legit is just absolutely destroying the game. He lives in Miami, and just very, very cool guy. So hopefully, actually, me and him are going to be doing a podcast. Me and Justin are going to be doing some content, so I'm very excited about that. All right, so Realtors, this is a hack for the game. All right. All right. Can y'all hear me? Put it in the comment section if y'all cannot hear me, because my man Ryan Harrington says, dang, the audio doesn't work for me all of a sudden. Is it working for you guys? All right. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all let me know. Let me know in the comment section. Can you? Okay, y'all can't hear me. Okay, so almost done, y'all. Almost done. All right. The last hack on finding buyers is PropStream Cash Buyers Pool. This is an incredible way to be able to get your deal in front of as many ears and as many eyeballs as humanly possible in a short period of time. So what does this look like? What you're going to do is you're going to go into PropStream, and you're going to and in the subdivision that your property is in, you're going to pull all of the cash buyers who have purchased properties cash within the last 6 months. You're going to pull that whole list. You're going to skip trace all of them, and then you're going to send an SMS and a ringless voicemail to all of those buyers saying, hey, I saw that you had purchased property cash in such and such neighborhood. I have another deal in the area. If you're interested in purchasing, feel free to send me a text or give me a call, and I will get you information to see if this is a good fit for you. Guys, this is an incredible way to get deals sold as fast as humanly possible. I want to expound on something that I just mentioned right now, and that is the principle of marketing when it comes to your deals. Guys, the name of the game is to get your deal in front of as many qualified eyeballs and ears as humanly possible. If there's 500 people who are qualified to buy that property in your market, you want to get your deal in front of as many of them as humanly possible. Because the more people you put your deal in front of, the higher chance you are to get it sold very, very fast at your asking price, so long as your numbers are good. All right? Guys, by the way, there are at least 5 to 6 other basic ways you can get deals sold. I'm not going to go over those right now. All right? Let's recap this really quick. Now, whenever we do a real deep dive in disposition, we also have to talk about how to prepare your deals for marketing. We're not going to go over that today because I don't want to overwhelm you guys. And honestly, my battery life won't allow me to. But what we need to go over is how to prepare your file to be able to blast out. Guys, in the last week, I've been sent 4 or 5 deals from wholesalers who took individual pictures, and they said, hey, I got a deal. Do you want a JV? I said, absolutely, I want a JV. Send me the details. So they send me the details, and they'll send me one text is the bed bath count. The next text is the square footage. The next text is one picture individually. I was like, dude, you're killing me. That is the absolute most inefficient way to send a deal to somebody you want to JV with or you want to buy your deal. You need to put your deal together in a nice, pretty little marketing package. Either it's a Dropbox or a Google Drive, or you have InvestorLift or a website or a landing page, somewhere where you put your deal, where you can send somebody a link, they go click on the link, and they have all the information, pictures, and comps available for them on demand. Not freaking sending your picture like a slideshow through text message and Facebook Messenger, y'all. And I'm not knocking anybody or disrespecting anybody. Believe I'm on your side. I'm on your side. I'm just letting you know we need to go over preparing your file for marketing. All right. We need to go over expectations for your buyer. Whenever your buyer says they are interested, you need to set expectations in terms of earnest money deposit. All right. How about how to coordinate the buyer's walkthrough and expectations for the buyer's walkthrough if there's tenants in the property, if the owner is in the property? How do you coordinate the walkthrough if the owner of the property is still living there and you got to get your buyer to walk the property, and you told the seller that you're going to purchase the property, and so now you're a little bit awkward because you have this other person who needs to go see the property. We need to go over how to do all of that. We're not going to do that on this live. Just know that we need to give some thought into those logistics. Otherwise, what will happen is you're going to do all this hard work to source the leads, market to them, do the conversion, get them under contract, send it to escrow, find a buyer, all to lose the deal because your seller is freaked out that you're bringing by multiple people to walk the property. You got to set expectations with everybody. But let me drop this one last nugget before we go and before my computer dies. Let me say this, okay? Set expectations with your buyer the same way as you set expectations with your seller. We set expectations with our seller and let them know we don't use any of our own money. We have funding partners who come in and purchase all of our deals, and that allows us to honor our word in the contract. But we tell the sellers, don't worry, that doesn't affect the deal one penny, one iota. Whatever we agreed to you, you're going to get down to the penny. So you see how we set that expectation with them, so that whenever we're bringing our buyers in, we say, hey, we have to show it to our funding partners. Remember I told you I don't use any of my own money? And so they're like, oh, okay. All right. So the same way you set expectations with your sellers, you have to set expectations with your buyers. What do I mean by that? Well, with your buyers, make sure that they're not talking to your seller unnecessarily. Set the expectation like, hey, if you have any questions about the price, if you want to negotiate, please don't talk to my seller about that. Why? Do you know how weird it's going to look if you did all the negotiating on the front end, you agreed on the price with your seller, and now your funding partner is negotiating the price with them after you've already signed? You know how uncomfortable that's going to make them feel? Set expectations with them. Like, hey, if you have any major questions about the price, if you have any major questions about negotiating, if you want to talk about details that pertain to any of that, please talk to me. Do not talk to my seller, please. Also, if you coordinate the walkthrough for 3 p.m., please make sure you ask your buyer, please show up 5 minutes early. That way, me and you can we can talk a little bit, we can get there early, and we make sure that we're on time for our seller. Because how bad are you gonna look if you set the expectation with your seller, your buyer shows up late, you may as well be late. It looks bad on you because they believe that your buyer is a part of your team, which he is. So set those expectations. These things are very, very important, y'all. Very, very important. So let's just recap this one more time. All right, those of you that are just tuning in today in the Quick Start Challenge, day 3, what we're going over is getting your deal sold as fast as possible. I had to set expectations with everybody. This is going to be a very fast live. I don't have a presentation deck. I didn't really go into the minutia and nitty gritty how I normally do, but I promise you guys on another live, I am going to do exactly that. Getting into all of the details, answering your questions. Right now, I'm just going to recap the 4 basic ways to find buyers, and this is not an exhaustive list. Number 1 is JV Dispo. You get a contract, it's a good deal. If it's a good deal, you can send that deal to other wholesalers to get it sold for you, and you can learn the process while you earn in the process. That's number 1. Number 2 is Facebook scrubbing. Go to all the Facebook groups and that are investor friendly and wholesaling, and you're gonna reach out to individuals and you're going to ask them if they're still buying in the areas that they mentioned in whatever post you saw that they were buying in. Very, very easy. You're going to message. Basically, Facebook scrubbing is you're looking for the buyers and you're going to message them on Facebook Messenger. By the way, Facebook Messenger, 85% open rate, absolutely insane, and it's free. It's unfair the advantage you have if you're Facebook scrubbing for buyers. Number 3 is realtors. Realtors, unlike a lot of people in this game, realtors are people, when you build relationships with them, guys, you can do deal after deal after deal after deal with them. Okay, so finding realtors who know the buyers, who are interested in purchasing in your area, that's definitely a wholesaling hack. And then finally, last thing we talked about was PropStream Cash Buyer Pool, which is pulling all the cash buyers that have bought in your neighborhood in the last 3 to 6 months, skip tracing them, sending every single one of them a text message and a ringless voicemail saying you have a property in an area that they've purchased cash for. You just wanted to see if they're still buying right now. If so, have them reach back out to you so that you can give them information. Boom! Guys, once again, that was not an exhaustive list. I just wanted to share with you guys some basics. That way we kept the momentum going and we keep meeting every night of the week like I promised you. All right? All right. So Beth asked a good question. She says, so we need a portfolio. What do you mean when you say that, Beth? What do you mean when you say portfolio? Are you referring to like a portfolio, a database of cash buyers? If that's your question, then the answer is 100% yes. But clarify for me the question that you're asking, y'all. All right, clarify for me. All right, shout out to everybody who came on here and showing love, man. Man, y'all are crazy. Y'all are absolutely crazy. All right, my man Ryan Harrington says, I'm hyped. You should be, my friend. You should be. All right. And I want to do one more shout out before I hop off this thing. I want to shout out to everybody who's been ultra engaged through the Wholesaling Quick Start Challenge. I was saying it at the beginning of this live. I have so many people who have been in my DMs saying, Aaron, I'm taking action. I'm making offers. I'm talking to people. I'm generating leads. Thank you for holding me accountable. Guys, I'm rooting for you. Keep asking questions. Keep staying hungry. Keep serving people. Keep jumping out of your comfort zone the way Beth did last night on our role play. All right, and keep showing up, guys. Keep showing up. All right. I love you guys to death. I'm gonna get back to filming some content and networking with some of the biggest players in the game here at this event. And until next time, I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. By the way, y'all, real quick. Oh, I'm so glad I see this. Beth said I have my 25. Guys, show Beth some love. Show her some love. What she's referring to is I challenged her. I said, if you don't do anything else through this challenge, I want you adding 25 people, 25 driving for dollars leads to your database every single day. And Beth is showing up, allowing herself to be held accountable. That means she's being coachable. She's taking action. She's executing despite her fears that she was so open and vulnerable about. And she got 25 on her first day of taking action. Let's go, baby. Beth, keep it up. I'm so proud of you. You're a sterling example in the community of somebody who's not just here consuming, but executing. Let's go. I'm so proud of you. Josie says, nice to see you back on your live videos. You know, I couldn't stay away for too long. All right, I couldn't stay away for too long. Guys, I love y'all to death. I have to get back. Much love. I will see you guys tomorrow, same time. Until then, let's get it.